Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a second update for March the 6th. I'll be talking a little bit about NIO. I had some few questions on where I see NIO headed to. Last time when we did the video last week, I talked about the stock going up to even 36. It did get below 36 and it started going back up on Friday. So let's see, right now it's at 38.80. After hours, it looks like it's kind of trying to recover. One thing you have to remember is there's so many things happening in the background, and I'll touch a few of those. They did have earnings, like we mentioned on the last video, just like a few days ago, and I'll just give an highlight on their earnings and where we can see NIO heading to. What are the catalysts that are going to make this stock either go up or down, as well as my personal strategy. So let's get to it. Right now we see it was down by about 2.98% on Friday. For the week it was down by about 20%. For the month, down by about 30%. For 3 months, down by 8.7%. For the year, is up by about 9.71%. So if you're a long-term investor, this is a really good time to average down if you got in at the highs. For some of us who started buying this stock when it was less than $3 and sold off positions and got back in, so our average right now is average right now is $31. So you can see it's not really far from where the stock is at. We can expect the stock going also down. So that's just a reality of what can happen, but I'll touch on the factors you need to put in mind and watch out as we wait for next week. So one, I'll touch base on the earnings for those who didn't check the other video. So earnings per share loss of 14 cents on revenues of 1.02 billion. Gross margin was up by about 17.2% in Q4, and this is for 2020, from minus 8.9% in 2019. And then 12.9% in Q3. So vehicle margin improved to 17.2% from minus 6% the previous year. So 2020 it was 17.2% for the vehicle margin. So we want to see the vehicle margin going up, but also bear in mind that with the semiconductor shortage, materials becoming a bit more expensive, you can expect that number to go down, and it will be across the board from Tesla to everybody else. So just not just Chinese automakers, which I will also mention that in one of my videos I did say I was going to sell all my positions in Li Auto. So I had 100 shares in Li Auto, sold 50 so that I can start getting into CCIV, and I'll talk about CCIV in another video. And I'm building up my position. I am very bullish on Lucid Motors. I know folks are kind of trash talking it right now, but I believe that company in a year from now will be talking about how much we've gained from it. So I'll have a video for you guys on CCIV and my position, as well as I'll probably sell the last 50 shares of Li Auto once the market starts getting green, and then I can get into some other plays which I'll mention. And also, as I mentioned in my other video today morning, I'll be showing you the whole portfolio next week, and it's a 250k challenge by the end of the year, and we'll see if we can hit that number. If not, we'll just keep on pushing because the market is unpredictable, and you never know. So right now we'll talk about the Q4 2020 deliveries. It was up by about 111%, which is 17,353 cars. That number doesn't seem quite a lot, but you have to remember, when you're starting off, these numbers are pretty impressive. So year over year, if you're able to scale up the numbers, I think that's what investors want to see. And their battery tech swap technology, as well as their vehicles, you can check on YouTube and see some people with their videos when they drive the cars, how the cars drive, the experience. I think you'll get a glimpse of what those cars look like. I don't advise you investing in something you have no idea what it is just because people are talking about it. It's very speculated right now. Everybody talking about NIO, but kind of understand, see the products, and know the market strategies, why they're better than other competitors, and if they're not. So that's just something to put out there. So the previous year they've done like February, I think February they done 7,225 vehicles. No, I think it's 5,500 thereabout in February, and then January it was about 7,000, and that's because the Chinese celebrate the New Year around February, so it's like the Lunar New Year, and they actually close for about a week. Most businesses don't work for about a week, so that kind of affected the numbers. So NIO sees Q1 deliveries of 20,000 to 20,500 vehicles. So it's up 421 to 434% from a year ago, and up 15 to 18% from Q4. Revenue is seen at 1.13 billion to 1.16 billion, up from 438% to 451%. So these numbers are kind of impressive, and that's kind of why I wanted to talk about that. And let's mention also about the semiconductor shortage. It's affecting the cars manufacturers, as I mentioned. So just be very cognizant that the stock will be affected by many factors. So we have the stimulus package being discussed. That's a big factor. Bond rates, if they go high, the stocks will probably go low. That's another factor. One, the markets are behaving the way they are because also of just cyclical rotations in the market. So people are getting from growth stocks and tech stocks, which had given them a lot of money. They're taking some profits and trying to move into other sectors. So expect downturn. So it's not about that the technicals or the fundamentals of change for the company. No, nothing has really changed. It's just there's so many things going on right now. So be very careful when you're trading stocks. At least the coming weeks, I'll say just make sure you do your own DD very well, and make sure when you're buying, you try to get at the lowest prices. You can put limit buys. If you're okay buying at the market price, you can go ahead, but when it's so volatile, you'll be surprised at the prices you can get. But if you wanted to buy it at 60, what stops you from buying at 39? So it's up to you, it's your call. So let's talk about also the stats a little bit so that you can kind of see the volume was about 270 million on Friday. That's a pretty decent volume. So what will happen is if people are selling off and the market closes with the most people selling, what you expect is people also who are buying trying to lift the stock because they see the prices are like, this is a good deal, and they start buying, and then that's what kind of pushes the price up. And you can see for, let's say, the 1 week, you can see market closing. You can see some green down here on the chart. So this green shows like the buyers are kind of stepping in. The reds, if you can read the candlesticks, you know that there's a lot of selling, and that's why the price is being pushed down. So when you start seeing it tick up, it's because the buyers have stepped in and kind of just taking these deals. So how do I see us heading to next week? Next week, I see us getting to at least 39 and above. If for some reason the bond market and other factors come into play, expect a pullback of even up to 35, even $33. But I'm very positive that things are going to get a little bit better next week, but expect a pullback. Don't just be super positive. This market has shown us that anything is possible, so just be wary of that, and just don't FOMO. But if you believe in a company, it won't matter. You can just get the stocks and just hold and not even log into your account and just leave it at that and get into your business. And after a few months, you'll be happy you bought the stock. So thank you so much for reaching this far. Please subscribe to the channel. We are growing very fast. Our target is to get to 1,000 subscribers soon, and also just growing the channel, providing more information to beginners as well as intermediaries. And just comment down below, let me know what you think about the stock. If you have any, what are your price projections? I can see by the end of the year NIO hitting $70 easy, so it will be probably 2x from my opinion, and I won't be surprised if it goes past that. I'll also show you another video later on Tesla. I just got hammered pretty badly on that stock. I think on the highs we were at 900. It's now about 500 and something, but I'm still up by 60 or something percent. I'll show you all the portfolio, or I believe next week, maybe Monday or Tuesday. But next week definitely you'll see all my portfolio. And yeah, we'll just grow together in the 250k challenge. Be green, be safe. See you on the next one. Bye.